All right, so we've been a little bit behind schedule on our U.S. virtual food tour. I apologize for that. We've been putting a lot of time into our new website, crovefood.com, so go check that out. We got all of our new and old recipes written down on there. We're adding more all the time. So let us know what you want to see us cook and add to that. So that's one of the reasons we've been a little bit behind on this, but today we're getting back on track. We're going to Arkansas. Okay, so I'll be honest with you, we've been struggling with this idea of doing Arkansas. I don't have a stereotype in my head of what Arkansas food is. Several of the ideas that we've been given from people for Arkansas, I'm pretty sure we're going to do in another state. Like Mississippi, I've always known Mississippi to have so much catfish. That was a request for Arkansas, but I think we're going to say that for Mississippi. I don't know. So I've kind of struggled. A lot of people said barbecue. When I think of Arkansas, I don't think barbecue. I think that there's probably going to be about 6 different states that we're going to cover barbecue on. And Arkansas just doesn't come to mind for that. So we've kind of struggled with this. All I know that they're known for is Walmart, John Daly, and 5 and 7 football teams. And that's it. So I did what anybody would do and I went to Google. What do you eat in Arkansas? I got pretty much the standard answers that everybody else was giving me. It's known for a little bit of everything. It's kind of a mix of cultures. It's barbecue, country cooking, catfish, chicken. As I dove a little deeper, I did learn that some of the foods that are widely known across the country and in the world for that matter, a few of them did originate in Arkansas. There was one in particular that caught my mind. I found this lovely article from Tie-Dye Travels with Kat Robinson. She was talking about how fried pickles were originated in Arkansas. There was a chef by the name of Burnell Fatman Austin. I think Fatman was a nickname. And he is known as the original creator of the fried pickle. Now, this really intrigues me because I love fried pickles. She writes that in 1963, he struck a new idea for his restaurant by battering and deep frying hamburger dill slices and selling them for 15 cents for a basket of 15. Thus, the fried pickle was born. Now, that's an awesome story, and I highly suggest you go read this entire article. It is really cool. This led me to the next issue. There's something very, very important when it comes to fried pickles. You have to be on one side or the other. There's really no being on both sides of this argument. And the argument is spears or chips. It says here that he started using dill hamburger chips. Said he wasn't happy with that, so he started cutting spears. I just want to go ahead and get out ahead of this. Chips over spears every time. I want to know if you prefer fried pickle chips or fried pickle spears. This is science. We got to do the test. Spears versus chips. We're going to make some fried pickles. We're going to make it 2 ways. We're going to do the ultimate test to see which wins and pay tribute to something I didn't even know before today. And that's that Arkansas invented one of the greatest appetizers of all time. Let's go to the kitchen. All right, we're back in the kitchen. Let's make some fried pickles. Let's get this dredge ready. We're going to do half a cup of flour, half a cup of cornmeal, pepper, salt, paprika, cayenne, and garlic. One egg. A little bit of pickle juice. Cut these into quarters. Now for this batter, we're going to start with the flour. We're going to go into the egg mixture. Make sure everything's coated. Just like that before going back into the dry mixture. Okay, so these are pretty well covered. I'm going to put them on a plate here. And we're going to put them in the freezer while we're finishing this up. To allow it to help get a crispy exterior by flash frying it. Okay, now let's talk about the chips. Same thing, we're going to start with this dry mixture. We're going to go into the wet and back into the dry and put them in the freezer. All right, that's all of them. Let's toss them in the freezer. Okay, we're going to start off with these guys. I think the chips are gonna be much better, but let's just give it a go. We've got this oil set to 350 degrees. We're gonna fry until these are golden brown. Go. Things are golden brown. Let's take the chips next. Okay, these look beautiful. Pickles are fried. Only one thing you have to have with the fried pickle is a great dipping sauce. The king of dipping sauces is none other than homemade ranch, and that's what we have here today. You can go with something like I think like a bloomin' onion sauce from Outback. Something, you know, like a mayonnaise, ketchup, horseradish shop-based sauce would be good too. But nothing beats ranch. Spears actually look better than I thought. And I think the reason being that they're smaller spears. I feel like whenever you get them at restaurants, sometimes they're this long and the breading slides off of them, and you're just eating pickle at that point. These seem like they might have covered pretty well because they're smaller. Give it a try. See what I mean? Still really good, but as you can see, I still got a bite of pickle left and some of the breading came off. Not bad, but still. Let's go for the king. Yeah, these win. Hands down. That's so good. Arkansas, this little fried pickle, I didn't know you were known for it. I'm glad I do now. You did great. That being said, California, you're up next. It's a big state. Just gonna go ahead and say it. California's a big state, a lot of food culture. We've gotten a ton of recommendations for what we should cook for California, so it's gonna be tough. Let us know. I really wanna know what you wanna see us cook because there's so many things out there to represent California. But Arkansas, you did great. California, you're up next.